Hey, I'm Sal.
And I'm Bel Schnickel.
And you are listening to episode 14 of The Converted.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 14. And if you're a new listener, this is the Converted Podcast, a show dedicated to the guild on Aerie Peak, the Convert to Raid Guild. So thanks for tuning in. And we're excited, man. We're pumped up. It's episode 14. I'm feeling good. Sal's feeling good. So let's get it on. Sal, how you doing?
Hi. Well, in this episode, we have Katacodex here to talk about her raid team, the Collard Greens. Everyone's doing shout out for Lei Shen kills. A new word has replaced tickle as the bane of Sal. And the Converted Roundtable tackles trolls. Oh my god, we have a fake Dunlock on tonight, Belschnickel.
You know, I'm really looking forward to that interview. It's like I've seen little snippets of the fake Dunlock on Twitter. And at the beginning, I don't think it was called fake Dunlock. I think it was just called like I am Dunlock or something like that because I friended him or I followed him. You know what I mean?
Like, you
like,
thought it was Dunlock.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he made a second account or something like that. You know, you're trying to be feisty. But come to find out, man, it was a dude trolling him. So they're going to be on the show later. So I'm pumped about that. Should be good.
Yeah, I have no idea how that's going to go down because we have Dunlock and fake Dunlock.
You know, when does a troll get to face the troller or the trolley and troller are in the same room together? You know, that's going to be hot.
Only on the Converted.
Only on the Converted. I like it. That's good stuff, man.
That just happened too. That was such a perfect thing to happen. So I'm happy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So what's up, man? What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
The Salad Senate has been pounding its head against Lei Shen, trying to get the ahead of the curve. We haven't got it yet. Now I've beat Lei Shen on 10-man with some other teams, but gosh, the 25-man fight requires a different strategy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this going into 25. Like some fights just have different strategies, and 25-man it's harder. Well, sometimes it's easier.
Depends on the fight, yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
We've been doing the same thing, man.
Lei Shen is harder.
Our team, man, we were hitting it, man. We locked out a few months ago, and we've been doing like a boss a week, and we've been kind of stuck on Lei Shen, man. And we got pretty far. We're only raid 3 hours a week, so we're pretty much not going to get the achievement, which it's kind of discouraging, disappointing. But hey, you know what? We made it pretty far. We did good, so I'm proud of my guys, man. We got a good team. We're solid, so it didn't happen. But
okay, well, let me ask you: 5.4 comes next week. Are you going to just take the nerf and down Lei Shen before jump?
We're going to be down. We're going to be down 2, maybe 3 raiders next week. So what we're going to do is the 7 of us that are going to be there for sure. We're going to just try to flex in. We're going to flex some of the new content until everybody's back. So
that is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
I can't wait for flex. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I think it's really good addition. The Salad Senate has one more night to try to finish off Lei Shen, and I think we can do it. I think we get ahead of the curve. We are down a bunch of players. Is the thing. Some players. Well, we're down players, and we're pugging in some people. And gosh, I think we can do it tonight because we spent all night. They spent all night last night just working over a strat. And tonight, I think is the night.
Well, the thing about that fight that's frustrating for me is like we didn't die to the same thing twice. It was something different and unique every single time. And it's everything's got to go perfect with that fight, man. It's just it's a fun fight, but it's one of those things, man. It isn't like a regular fight where you're like, okay, we're getting stuck on this particular phase, and it's because we're not doing enough DPS, or it's because we're not getting enough heals, or whatever. It's like someone missed a ball, or someone, whatever, or someone was too close for diffusion chain. There's like something different every time. So we got close. Yeah. Man. We got to that last phase, but we just didn't have enough people up to get them down. So it's one of those things. Whatever. We were bumming last night, but we'll get them. So
yeah, you'll get them. So did you see that? That video that Lou sent you?
I did. That was hilarious, man.
Over on Twitter.
Yeah, if you're not following Lou, man, follow Lou and check out that video. I guess that's the only way they can see it. It was a YouTube video, but it was hilarious, man.
I think it was a Vine.
Was it a Vine?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's on her account. So if you're not following Lou from the guild, check it out, man. She's one of the raid team liaison people. So check her out.
Well, the video of is a little boy on a playground. His dad comes up to him and starts tickling him. He's like, tickle, tickle. And the boy's like, no.
It was
no
awesome.
tickle!
No tickle. I love it.
But you know what? There's a new word that that has replaced Tickle for me as the bane of
See,
Sal.
I thought Tickle was as bad as it got for you.
No,
Like you
you know
were
what? It gets
tickled
worse.
at a young age.
It gets worse. I'm gonna tell you what that word is. Fantasy football.
Yo, why are you a hater, Sal? Like, see, there's a line between dislike and hate, and I think you've crossed the line. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with fantasy football?
Cause I can never get a hold of you now. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up, Bill Schnickel? What's going on? Oh no, it's draft night.
Yo, no, this past
Like,
week,
hey, what you doing?
man, I've had 7 drafts in 4 days over the weekend. And I had my house was
That's
full of
nuts.
people. There was people sleeping like on the deck outside. It was crazy. My house was
You
packed.
did not have people
No,
sleeping
they were
on
on the
the
deck.
deck beside your house.
No.
Okay.
But actually, there was people sleeping in my new office though. The office that's finished that has no desk in it yet. There was people sleeping out there in the garage.
That tiny little room?
It's not that small. It's like 10 by 9. I had a couple guys out there, but it was packed, man. The house was packed. We had a good time. So I've been busy with that. But now that part of the thing is over, man. Now it's just set your rosters and watch the games and stuff. So, but don't
watch
hate,
every
man.
NFL game there is.
I watch every game. I watch every Thursday night game, every Monday night game, every Sunday night game. My Dolphins at 1 or 4 when they're playing, and it's an addiction. We have to have a converted roundtable intervention or something one of these days, maybe.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Well, we all have our hobbies, right?
That's right. That's right.
So yes, fantasy football is the new term. Let's see.
5.4, man. So what are you guys doing? What's the plan for Salad Senate? Lay it on me real quick.
We are going to hit it hard and fast.
So you guys are going right into flex? You guys aren't
We're
going to do
going-
normals?
Somewhat flex. We are going to hit normal Siege of Orgrimmar
Okay.
head on.
You're talking like you guys got game.
We've got it all planned. We've got new like officers and stuff. Like it's hard to say officers, but like team leads. We've got a plan. We've got a group.
Okay.
We've got all kinds of stuff. No, we've been talking about it. We're ready. We're using GroupMe to communicate.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So our team is on it, but the thing is, the Salad Senate team GroupMe is real social, which is cool, which is fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the kind of like the team officers or whatever have the all business all the time channel, right?
Is that what it's called? The All Business All the Time channel?
All business all the time.
I like it.
Yeah. So we got that going on, and we're like, well, this strat with Lei Shen, what's going on? Are we gonna do this? Oh yeah. So
What's that pin you got on your shirt, by the way?
it's a skull, and it's an American flag.
Okay.
I don't know what it says. It says American Haven.
No, I saw it. I was like, hey, you know what? What's that say? Okay.
I just had a plain shirt on, and I wanted something big.
Well,
and
you don't
skull
want to
on
spice
it.
it up a little bit. I got my Star Wars shirt on today.
Love your Star Wars. You had the
Represented.
Goonies last week.
Yo, man.
You're awesome.
Every now and then you got to represent. Every now and then you got to break out of the polo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, the same blue polo shirt's been,
it's
get
not
me
blue all
down.
the time. It's been white before, black, pink. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
You go first.
No, I booked my BlizzCon flight.
I was going to say BlizzCon. I haven't booked mine yet.
I booked it, man. I'm flying into LAX. I'll be landing at about 10 o'clock, 10 or 11 o'clock in LA. So we might chill in LA for a little bit. Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that too.
And then we might shoot up. Would you shoot up from there to Anaheim? What time? Yeah. So you haven't booked your flight yet. You're waiting for like the night before, maybe, just to kind of.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know where I'm going to be living week to week. I don't know where I'm going to be flying out of.
Sal's
so
a wanderer, yo. She'd be just wandering.
Well, you never know what kind of opportunities will present themselves.
You got time, man. The
I could be
prices aren't
living in
going to go up.
Chicago. I could be living in New York. I could be living in Boston.
Yo, you're free, man. You're living a good lifestyle. You're free. You do what you want. You know what I'm saying?
I do what I want.
People are tied down to different neighborhoods, different towns. Sal's like, nah, man. I do. Uh-oh, we have a visitor.
Oh, it's the baby.
She's running
It's
around
baby
naked.
Belschnickel.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Oh, she got a sticker. Very good. But Sal, okay, I'll talk to you later. But
You
yeah,
don't
man.
get an appearance from Baby Bill?
Nah, she's got no clothes on, man. Come on. But no, that's good, man.
She's like 2.
Yeah, but still, But Sal, man, you be doing your thing, man. There's no rush to book them. The prices aren't going to really change. You know what I mean? It's not like it's.
I commit to nothing. I don't even own a house plant. Is the thing.
You're above that. You're above that.
So I just need to be able to be transient.
Yeah, I like it. It's refreshing. So let me know when you do book them though, and let me know what time you're getting into LA because maybe we can hook up before we actually head up there.
I'm gonna try to get there earlier. Maybe do something in LA before hitting up Anaheim.
Very good.
But you know what we have right now?
What do we got?
You know what's going on right now?
What do we got?
We have Katacodex.
Yo, I'm pumped up about that interview, man. I'm pumped up because Kata, she's hype.
I know.
So this should be a great interview.
If she comes on and she's like, "Hey guys," I'll be really disappointed.
What a letdown that would be.
There's no way that's gonna happen because on Twitter she's like, "What's up?" So
no, I'm expecting a great time.
Real character on Twitter, so I'm looking forward. But she's not here just to be pretty. She's here to talk about her raid team, the Collard Fiends.
Very good.
So stay tuned. We're gonna talk to Katacodex with the Collard Fiends.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, and today we have Katacodex from the Collard Fiends. Hey, Kata. I've been calling you Kata for everyone. Katacodex. I've been calling you that forever.
And I'm too nice to correct some people sometimes, but lately I've been slipping in, hey, it's Kata, but it's okay.
Okay, no. See, I heard you weren't nice. Someone told me you weren't nice at all.
That? It was
this
Belle.
One here?
Yeah.
When I heard Katacodex or Kata, hold on a second. It's Kata. I got to get that right. When I heard Katacodex was coming on the show, man, I got hyped because this girl, man. Okay, not only is she blowing up Twitter, okay, she's all over Twitter, blowing it up, right? She's in game. You be doing your raid thing. You're kind of focused, and boom, there comes a whisper. Yo, stop wiping. You know what I mean? Or she's just calling you out, and you're just hold on a second, man. I'm trying to do my thing here. So this girl is fired up, man. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this interview, man. I'm really pumped up.
It's not my fault. DDM tells me when you wipe. I can't help it, Belle. I just have to.
Now check this out, right? Last night my team's working on Lei Shen, right? We're trying to get him down ahead of the curve. And Kata whispers like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's going on? And all of a sudden she goes, stop wiping. And then a few minutes later, I see like Kata is wiped on Darumu. I'm like, this girl's giving me a hard time about wiping on Lei Shen. We're over here sweating, crying over here. We're sweating blood over here. And she's wiping on Darumu and she's giving me a hard time. And I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, what's that all about? That's the kind of person we're dealing with here tonight on the Converted.
I'm a sassy mage, y'all. I'm a sassy mage. I can't help it.
Mage power, man.
Mage power. All the way.
Power.
So the Collard Fiends, man, that's who you're representing tonight. Give us some insight, man. So what's it like? You're the raid leader, right? Are you leading the raid?
I'm one of the leads.
Okay.
My co-lead is Xanos. He is our prop pally.
Okay.
And he is more of like the official calling the raid kind of lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm more of the administrative half, and I keep up with the team and keep everybody's morale up with my wit and humor, and like find pugs and that kind of thing. So that's more my area.
Okay.
Those are two really big different jobs.
Exactly.
Two really different jobs. Mm-hmm. We've got different stuff going on there too, where we have Copper that does the administrative stuff, and we have St. Jim that does all the raid call outs and the research and stuff like that. So it really helps to have other people.
It makes life so much easier because before we came to Aerie Peak, I had raided with Brad in Cataclysm, Xanos. I call him by his real nice name. He actually was our raid lead then, and he had to do all of that work for our raid team at the time. And when we moved over here, he's like, I don't know if I can do it. It's just a lot of work. I'm like, it's okay. We'll split the duties, and that way it'll just be easier. And that has worked out flawlessly for us. It's so helpful to have both of us doing the lead duties.
Now, how many of you guys, like, your guys are 10 men, right?
Yes, we're 10 men.
Now, how many of you guys came over from a different server to Aerie Peak?
Originally, it was 5 of us.
Okay.
And it's really cool because we actually all live in South Carolina, and we are all real-life friends.
That's awesome.
And so we all came over together. A couple of them have since left the team because of, like, real-life reasons and stuff, but the core of us are still, like, raiding together, still having fun, and, representing the South with our raid team. So that's fun.
Representing the South.
Representing the South.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Okay, how'd you come up with Collard Fiends?
It was, that's actually really funny. We spent 2 straight days trying to figure out what our name was going to be. We bounced around so many ideas, and we're like, do we want to do the whole food thing? Do we want to do something original? And then out of nowhere, our rogue, Samwise, just said, I've got it, y'all. I've got it. Collard Fiends. Every single one of us were just like,
That's an awesome name, though. That's hype, man. I like that.
Got our team, and it was Southern, and so we were like, this is just perfect. We have to do this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, where are you guys at right now? Like, so last night you guys were raiding. You guys got past Darumu.
We actually didn't we didn't finish Darumu. We downed Jikun last night.
Okay.
Which was a pretty hilarious ordeal. Not so much because of Jikun itself, but because we managed to pull every single piece of trash possible before we got out there.
Nice.
We just do stuff like that sometimes. And but we downed Jikun, which we're really excited about, and we got like 2 pulls on Darumu, and so we're gonna work on Darumu. We're really hoping to get to Dark Animus because we raid again on Sunday, and then the first day the patch drops, we want to finish Throne of Thunder and then move into Siege.
Now, are you guys locking out, or are you guys doing like a full, like a fresh every week?
No,
like
we're locking out because we started kind of late compared to everybody else, and so for a while we were trying to get gear and we were doing fresh runs, but now since the patch is about to drop, we have stopped doing that and we're just trying to clear it.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. It's been fun so far. Our team is just a lot of fun. We're just crazy folks.
Okay, so I have an idea, but how did you get your name?
That's an interesting story. Well, when I first started playing World of Warcraft, I actually got introduced by my dear friend Mac, who is a warlock on our team. Mac DeLocke, he's really awesome. He introduced me to WoW, and right around that same time, I started watching The Guild with Felicia Day.
Yeah.
And I kind of got minorly obsessed with Felicia Day. I was like, she's so awesome. And her name on the Guild is Codex. I'm like, well, I can't straight up steal from Felicia Day. That would be a little awkward. Not to mention the name was already taken.
She tried. What she's saying is she tried, it was taken, and then she got a conscience and said, that wouldn't be right. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. And so I decided, I was like, well, my real name is Catherine. And so I was like, oh, I'll just like smash 2 together. And so it ended up being Katacodex. And now all of my friends call me Kata, so I can't name any of my characters anything besides something with Kata and something else. So, I mean,
That gets difficult after a while.
It does. Oh, but I thought of an amazing name the other day. I was going to name a character.
Don't say it.
Whoa.
No, it's already taken. I
Okay,
can't.
I was going to say. Oh.
Took it. And I was really angry.
Sorry, what was it? What was the name?
Cataclysm.
Oh, okay.
And spell it Kata, Cataclysm. Yeah. And I was really bummed out. Like, really, really bummed out. But it's okay. I'll make it work.
Because, when you start announcing names that you want to have, someone's going to take it.
Poor Sushi and his loss.
Did that ever get resolved? Like, I never even heard. What was the resolution of that? Did that ever get?
I'm not sure.
Wow.
I'm not sure if it ever got resolved. I hope it did. And then Boone was calling out names that he wanted on Twitter. I'm like, no, dude, you don't need to do that. Like, someone's going to steal it. Yeah. But Boone already has fun names, so he doesn't need any help in that department.
Now, I'm going to put you on the spot, man. Like, I need you to name off your raid team. I mean,
it's okay.
Is that easy for you? No, see, you can't read that.
I am prepared, bro.
No, cheating.
They yelled at me. They're like, if you forget our names, oh my gosh, we're going to kill you. That was the first thing they said.
And these people really can kill you. Like, they live, like, in the town,
live nearby. So I could get in major trouble. But I don't think I need to look at it. I think I can.
All right.
Let's see if I can pull some of this out. Okay, so our 2 tanks, we have Xanos, who is a prop pally, and we have Shmoopy, which is a blood DK. They're both really awesome guys. And then for healers, we have Lou, the lovely raid liaison.
I know Lou was with you guys. Okay.
Yes, Lou is on our team. See, we just have such an epic team. Like, I just can't sing our praises enough. She's on her Resto Chamois. She's not playing her Hunter with us. She's playing her Resto Chamois with us.
Oh, I was going to say. Okay.
Yeah, and one of her alts. Let's see, what else? We have Catharsis, who is a holy priest. He actually just joined the team. He's really funny. Okay. And then last but not least, we have, I don't know which name to call him because he just changed his name, but we know him as Guan Chang. I think his new name is Kempo. He changed his name because he didn't like it, and that was very upsetting for us. And he's a Mistweaver monk.
Okay.
And then for DPS, we have Samwise Genki, which is
that's an awesome name.
Rogue.
That's an awesome name.
He's a combat rogue. Hutch is our arms warrior. Darkshot is our hunter. And then we actually have an open spot right now, and we're looking for a warlock because sadly, our lovely warlock, Magdalok, had to leave us for...
Wait a minute. For what? What do you mean?
Real life.
For real life?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Isn't he really, really close to you?
I think he is really, really close to me.
Isn't he really, really close to you right now?
Like literally in the same room?
I think he is.
You gotta come on, man. Yes, yes. What's up, man?
This is...
We lost your audio for a second.
And
down right here.
Yeah, you can sit right there.
Yes.
And he is actually the reason I play WoW, so it's very important that he was here. And we're actually real life best friends.
That's awesome.
So awesome. It's really great.
Yeah, I just kind of showed up.
Yeah.
Now you
I
realize this is
might have mentioned the fact that I was going to be on the Converted, and he's like, can I come hang out?
I'm going to come to your house.
this is the first time we've had two people on screen, though. Well, besides the Warcraft family, but two people from a raid team.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
I think that was my original pitch to y'all, and be like, yeah, our whole team can come on. But I mean, right now, just the pretty ones.
That's really the case. I'm just saying.
Nice.
I mean,
Luke's
I
gonna
love
kill
the
me.
team.
Luke's
Okay.
gonna kill me.
Dog
Oh,
rest of a raid
can't
team.
believe
I love it.
said that. I forgot this is being recorded. I'm just kidding. Lou, your nails are so gorgeous.
We love you.
All the time.
Yes, her nails are gorgeous.
All the
Because
time.
that's what we talk about in raid chat.
So Lou's nails are a topic of discussion on raid night.
Oh,
She
always.
actually showed us her nails today.
Mine are kind of fancy right now too.
Mine aren't.
Lou and I talk about nail polish in our raid chat, and all the guys really love that.
That's
Right.
good.
It's fabulous.
It
So,
sounds it.
Mac the Lock, you're leaving because of your job, right?
Yeah, I'm a middle school teacher. Yeah, everybody just sigh.
This guy, so you're telling me you're sacrificing your WoW time to mold the minds of our future? I mean, where are your priorities, man?
Yeah, I really like getting paid, really, so I can keep playing WoW. So like that's the main reason why I do it. But I'll be back whenever we start flex rating. So
He's gonna come back.
Oh, well, once WoW goes free to play, he'll just quit. He'll just quit his job and then keep playing.
there you
You
go.
don't have to pay for it.
He always tries to quit, and then I'm like, hey, do you want to come help me do this?
Okay, hold up. Last time you came back, right before we started this team, who brought you back?
You did.
This guy.
He's actually
Putting
the
a
reason
smack
that I'm in
down.
first
That's what I'm
grade.
talking about.
Yeah, I was the
Yeah.
first one. I was actually the first one of our raid team to transfer to Aerie Peak and come to convert to raid.
You took the plunge, man. You said, I'm going, and you brought everybody with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm a trendsetter.
he is.
What can I say?
So you're going to be flexing.
Yes.
Which I wasn't originally going to like push for our team to do flex, but since I want to play with Mac, I really want us to be able to do flex now because I want to be able to play with him. Even though we live in the same town and we can hang out, it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
She really just wants to play
rating without
Hearthstone.
That's part of it too. That's the other reason he's here is because I was playing Hearthstone on his account. So
Yeah,
So
she,
she
was moving
in
up
for
a
his
big-
key.
she played her first Hearthstone game tonight. She was
And
really
won.
mad at me. Yeah, she won.
I won
She
3
played
games in a
mage.
row.
Well, stop. You know there's a pretty severe NDA on that. How you're going to get kicked off of Blizzard.
Pretty severe. You're going to walk into your game and
You
you'll
trying to
be
get me in trouble?
No, it's going to get him in trouble. He's going to get kicked out of every Blizzard account he has.
Well, I guess he's not coming back to the game.
That's totally not true. There's no NDA at all.
I will fight to keep
That's
Mac
awesome.
in the game.
I mean, that's why everyone's streaming it right now because there's like zero NDA. Yeah.
Everyone's just super secret, all the cards.
Yeah, but it was really fun. I'm really glad I got to play that with him earlier. He was basically telling me what to do the whole time, but it was fun.
That's kind of cool, man. That's awesome that you guys live in the same area. That's tons of fun.
Yeah, we've actually been friends for a long time.
High
school.
Do you guys ever raid like in the same room? Like
We
do you guys
did
have
that.
like a LAN party, like a LAN raid party, or?
One time, I don't think we raided together, but we definitely did dungeons together one time,
Yes.
and we were both a little drunk.
Nice.
So
You just said that on the
I
internet.
don't believe that at all.
I'm a teacher.
nobody knows who you are. It's okay.
You guys are just drunk on life. That's all it was. Just drunk on life.
Exactly.
Always,
We were drunk on life, and we were hanging out, and I think it was during Kata. We were doing Kata dungeons together. And yeah, he taught me how to play. He taught me how to play my mage. And
It
now
wasn't like Zol Grub, was it?
That's not true.
Yes, I did.
That's not true. He does not kick my butt on the DPS.
I kicked his butt on the DPS.
So I was gonna say because if any of Kata's mage failings would be blamed on you.
Probably.
Well,
But she's definitely not a fail. She's good. She's very good.
Thank you.
mages and warlocks are basically the same class, right?
Yeah, but warlocks are better.
Hold up now.
I mean,
Hold up.
Well played, Sal. Well played.
We're gonna get like this is one of our topics.
We can just sit back and just watch this one now.
Yeah, pretty much, because we argue all the time about which class is better, and it's normally him trying to boost his own ego and telling people how good warlocks are compared to mages.
But warlocks are really good right now.
Just
Health stones.
go summon your demon, okay?
Health stones.
Like really, just
All you got is what shaman used to have.
This is awesome. This is cool.
But I mean, like, come on.
no.
Come on.
He used to try to blame it on my
Chaos
water
bolts.
elemental,
Chaos Ball.
but then
1.2 million Chaos Bolts. It's so much fun.
do you have green fire yet?
No.
Ooh. Oh, she went there. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't just do that.
Nah.
That is jacked up, man.
In
That,
sense, though, we both took a long while off.
no, Kat, you can't. No, don't backpedal.
just
Don't
called me
try
out
to back up the
and-
truck.
I know,
I can't believe you just
went there.
Fire.
Like
Okay.
his
Get
manhood
green fire
was
this
here,
week.
Green fire
and his
this
manhood is now down
Please
here.
help
Like,
you.
oh my gosh, you can't unsay those things, man. That's messed up, man. That is messed up.
Oh, we're all gonna get kicked out of CTR now,
Wow.
guys.
That's all right, man. That's all right. That's all right. Wow, that's good. You heard it here first on the Converted, man. You just saw a man just stripped down to the bare essentials of life. She said, "Where is your green fire?" That just
It's
ended
okay.
it. That just ended it right there.
He
It's
doesn't
done.
need, but the thing is, he doesn't need green fire because he is very, very good.
She's trying to sell you, so you're trying to
We
like,
both
she's trying
top
to build it
DPS
back up.
meters.
She's
We
trying-
do.
So-
As long as we beat our rogue, as long as we beat Samwise,
It's all good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't usually
No.
happen.
So, do you guys have any funny raid stories, man? Like, what's something that's recent that you guys can think of that's been kind of crazy for the Collard Fiends?
I can think of something stupid I did to help take the pressure off Mac a little.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you so much.
Anytime, honey, anytime. We were working on Tordos, and it took us like 2 weeks to
Oh,
down
God,
Tordos, because Tordos is just a bad fight for all of us. And we all died, obviously, and Tordos hadn't respawned yet. And I was like, oh, he's not there. It would be really funny if we could just run past him, right?
Let's glitch it out.
I hit that invisible wall. Tordos immediately respawns, and I wipe the entire raid in like 5 seconds.
I'm just like, I'm picturing you standing there like, ooh, you know what? He's not there. I bet I can run through that.
I thought I was being clever, and I
You
wasn't.
should have tried blinking. Maybe if you blinked through it or something.
I actually did do that.
Of course you did.
I thought, I was like, maybe I'll hack
I can
this.
blink
I'll
through the
blink
wall.
it would work, and it
Epic
did not
hacks.
work.
No.
Hey, you know what? You just saved someone else from trying that. That's all. You just saved some because you're not the only one. That's probably happened to someone else before.
Exactly. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for advice of things, stupid things not to do.
Right. Educating the people of CTR. That's
Exactly.
That's what it's all about.
That's what I'm here for. That could be my official title. The educator of CTR, you know.
The educator of CTR.
Oh, I know you're a teacher, but
Just saying.
whatever.
I'm just saying.
It's not all about you, Mac. It's not
Yeah.
all about you.
I like to think it is.
This is how our friendship is always.
That's
so,
good stuff, man. We like it. I like it.
Just saying.
This is our real life friendship, and it
Yeah.
translates into WoW very nicely.
Yeah, pretty
This
much.
is dynamic content.
Now
That's what
check
we're for.
this out, right? What's the future plan for the Collard Fiends in the future, man? Like, what's your goal in the next tier? Are you guys trying to get all the way through? Like, what are you guys thinking? What's your plan?
We will get all the way through Siege because our main tank Xanos, he is obsessed with getting that Garrosh Wolf, and so we will be getting that wolf if it's the last thing he does. And so we will definitely be clearing as quickly as possible. We will definitely be doing flex. Otherwise, we wouldn't get to raid with Macany. So that is definitely in our future.
I'm happy about that.
Exactly. And I don't know if how long we will do flex. We might just save flex to hang out with Mac. Or we're obviously going to use it to get gear additionally and then try to get into normals as quickly as possible.
And you guys are 2 nights a week? Like, how often do you guys raid?
2 nights a week,
Nice.
Wednesday nights
Okay.
and Sunday nights.
Cool.
And that's worked out really, really nicely for us. And so hopefully we'll be able to clear TOT very quickly on that first day and then move into Siege as quickly as possible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you guys
Cool.
are recruiting? Are you guys looking for somebody right now, or what's the deal?
We are recruiting. We need a warlock. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Or any kind. We're looking for a ranged DPS.
Okay.
A shadow priest would work as well. Shadow priest,
No, it
or it wouldn't replace you. but we need a Shadow Priest or Warlock right now. And we raid Wednesdays and Sundays from 6 to 9 server. And so we would love for anybody to come hang out with us. Lately, we've been pugging, and it's so nice being CTR because it's so easy to pug. Mm-hmm. Lately, our pug of choice has been Rhett from the Muscle Sprouts.
Sure.
He's been really awesome. So big shout out to Rhett. Thank you so much. He's helped us so much. But yeah, we are looking for someone to fill that permanent spot.
Awesome.
Cool. Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you
about
for
Collard Fiends.
Yeah, man. This is you guys were hype, man. That was awesome.
I'm glad I got to be an impromptu part of the interview.
Any last minute shout outs? You got any shout outs you want to get out to the peeps before you guys go?
Yeah, we do have a couple shout outs. Okay. To the raid team, obviously, we love you guys. Y'all are awesome. They brighten our week every single week. I have a shout out for Sylvanas, and the only reason I have a shout out for him is because he told me to.
Nice.
But
He's been on here before.
Yes, he's awesome. He's really
awesome. He's a nice guy.
He made me a mod on his Twitch stream, so shout out to Sylvanas. And then, do we have anybody else?
I didn't take notes.
We have a shout out to some of our former members, Zoidberg especially. Big shout out to him. He was our resto druid. He actually
Good guy.
is on Solar Flare's team now.
Cool.
And Shipwrecked there because they just changed their name from the Rathian Chronicles. So shout out to Zoidberg. He's really awesome too. So yeah.
Cool.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
They changed their name?
From last week?
They changed their name.
Okay.
I saw it on Twitter today that Kleptic said something about them changing their name.
Okay.
Solar was on the show last week, pimping his raid team.
Yeah.
Now the Rathian Chronicles is called Shipwrecked.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the heart of Solar, since he likes to call out all the other teams, the Collard Fiends like to officially call out no one because we're not trying to compete for any type of server first, second, third, anything. So.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, well, thanks, guys, for coming on. We appreciate you.
Good luck, guys, and make sure you guys iron out your differences, man. You know, you gotta smooth things over, Kat. Don't. Okay.
We agree to disagree.
All right.
Exactly.
Warlocks are better.
Mages are better.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you guys in game.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Good night.
Take care, guys.
Hi guys, Red here. Ready for an event update? Well, good, because we have a lot of stuff going on. Flask and Feast Festival just ended, and Sal's making crazy faces at me, so I'm sorry if I start randomly laughing. Flask and Feast Festival just ended. Registration for that ended, I think, last week, so if you signed up, then make sure that you are looking in your mailbox the first 2 weeks of patch for a lot of goodies. Pet Battle Tournament, we're working on getting another one of those started up, especially since in 5.4 you'll actually be able to see the healths of all the pets that you're battling. It's going to be a lot of fun, so more details coming on us soon. Pony runs are going to resume starting Monday the 16th at 3 p.m. server, so that'll be up on the calendars probably in the next 48 hours. Let's see, for the Alliance run that we've all been waiting for, so we did find out Garrosh will actually be in the throne room, so no need to rush it. We're going to do it on the 16th as well at 6 p.m. server, so we're all going to go together and just murder everything we can find. It's going to be a great good time. And boot camps. So we have an official date for boot camps as of like an hour ago. Official date is September 24th to October 1st. And if you're interested in signing up, make sure you do so as soon as possible. That way we can start getting that schedule out there so people can kind of know when they can come see and learn a little bit about their class. Sounds weird. But basically that is a lot of what we're working on. We are still looking for event planners, so if you're interested, please let us know. Email us at ctrguildevents@gmail.com, and we can kind of get that conversation started. If you're interested in planning any kind of event at all, old events, new events, playing around the Timeless Isle, which reminds me, we are going to be trying to get a group of guildies together right when the patch drops. Like, patch is live, we go in and get our capes. So that's the general idea, and we're going to go in and just get them all. Everybody's going to get it. We're going to get all the tokens we need, or the coins, or whatever they're called, and go kill our celestial friends and get our capes so we can all kill Garrosh and all of his friends so we can be super elite. So that's pretty much all for the event update this time around. If you have any questions, again, just email us at ctrguildevents@gmail.com, or hit me up on Twitter or in-game or whatever. Thanks, guys!
Hi there, guys! Are you looking forward to 5.4? I know we are. We do have some announcements this week. We have Indeed is now 12 for 12 after littering the platform with skeletons for 4 weeks. Wow, holy cow, that's dedication, pulling the same boss for 4 weeks. They did get Lei Shen down after their first pull on Monday, so good job. Big Truffle and Little China is now 12 of 12. They survived a server transfer, raid team reconstruction, all during this tier, but could not have done it without the support of the CTR Guild community, so thank you guys for being part of our community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stack for Pound down Heroic Hordon with their second attempt of the night. Brood Awakening goes from 9 of 12 to being ahead of the curve at 12 of 12 with their Lei Shen kill this weekend. 9 to Midnight kicks a massive shell and down Tortoise on 25 man. On the second night trying him, a total of 5 pulls down, and they got him in some pretty amazing numbers. Kyra and his 500k DPS on bat duty. Wow, awesome, guys. We White from front to back is now 11 of 12. Lei Shen bound next week. Thanks to Dunlock and Wake Up Fool for filling in for them that week. Yay, good job. Threat Level Midnight has finally beat Dark Animus after several weeks of the attendance boss. They are now 9 of 12 and are making good progression on Iron Quan. They do want to give a shout out to Lil Dots and Trip for helping, and to Blazin and T-Cod, I don't know, for all the helpful info. Sparkle Motion killed Council and 820, and big thanks to Nairis for subbing in. Exalted with Repair Bots has joined the Ahead of the Curve Club with their first Lei Shen kill, so they are now 12 of 12. The Casuals down Council of Elders Heroic to get 7 of 13, and Rathian Chronicles surgically separated the twin consorts and now are 6 of 13. We are looking forward to all of your progress in TOT to be continued on, as well as all the 5.4 content. Until then, we'll see you right here. Bye, guys!
All right, thanks, Kata, for coming on. Great interview. That girl is hype. She's tons of fun. Follow her on Twitter. She's a blast. Great interview, Sal. That was awesome.
Okay, now we have some Convert to Raid announcements. Zug wanted me to tell everyone that there's an open call for officers on the forums. Okay, so if you're interested in being an officer, probably have something specific that you can bring to the table. A lot of people go, hey, I'll do anything. I don't think that's very helpful. So go to the forums, find out what they need, and see what kind of jobs you're looking for. He also told me something very special.
Whoa. Something
about BlizzCon. He says he's going to announce the details of the guild party for BlizzCon next week.
Nice, nice. Looking forward to that.
Well, okay, he said soon, trademark. Blizzard trademark soon.
No, but you said next week, Sal.
Next week.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. So, there's going to be a huge party, and me and Belshtick are going to be part of it, and hopefully all of you can be part of it too. Okay, the next one is Xander. Okay, from the guild. I think he's an event planner, aka Buffy Summers. Wait a minute, Xander, Buffy Summers. There's a connection there. I don't know. Anyway, he's teased an event that will give away a celestial tiger to one lucky guildie.
Isn't that really expensive?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's awesome.
So, yeah. He was whispering me about it in game. I'm all trying to LFR, right? Like leading the crew, and I'm trying to put together the LFR group, and he's like, so I've got the sending me paragraphs of
that's kind of awesome.
He's really excited about something. No, he is pumped about it. And I was like, wow, you sound excited. I would love to hear everything, so send me an email. He doesn't have all the details nailed down yet, so I'm really looking forward to getting his celestial tiger.
You're not eligible.
Why?
I just felt like trolling you. See what I did there?
You troll.
All right.
Okay, now it's time for the converted shout-outs. First of all, Shambra wanted to shout out to his raid team, Indeed, for downing Lei Shen this week.
Congrats, guys. That's awesome. Nice. We got a shout-out from Skull Splinter. Wants to shout out to his team. Coalesce says they one-shot Lei Shen for Ahead of the Curve, man. One shot?
Ahead of the Curve.
That's serious, man.
That's got to be a joke.
It's got to be, or that's a lot of LFR, man. I mean, how do you just show up and one-shot it? But, he said they did it. That's awesome. If they did, grats, big ups.
Okay, it says, did anyone send a shout-out to... Oh, okay, bonus rolls for gold also got Ahead of the Curve.
Awesome.
They got it on August 24th. Good job, guys.
Okay, and and Lojabaz. Basically, shout out to Sushi, Boone, and
Lol
Lojabaz.
jabs.
What?
Lol jabs, like LOL. Lol jabs.
All right, lol
Lol
jabs.
jabs.
My fault. You know I can't read
jab.
funny names, man. I'm not good at the names. Belschnickel's as easy as it gets for me.
Because
All right.
Belschnickel's real easy.
All right, Sushi, Boone, and Lol Jabs for putting together Iron Deficiency team who was able to go 3 of 13 in 2 weeks together. That's pretty awesome. Good stuff.
They already did that one. Oh, Boomy CTR says, "Yay, you guys pretty much rock my world." Well, Boomy, you rock our world too.
Yo, Boomy's the man, yo. I got love for that dude.
Okay, why don't you do the one with Rhett?
All right, we got Rhett. He says, shout out to Carwin's Cricket, mascot of the Muscle Sprouts, for the hours of mumble entertainment.
Aww.
So, that's pretty cool.
Okay, and then it says, Stupefly, which I know to be Naz, would like to shout out to Sal for taking a shower last week.
So you're a once-a-week shower? Now, what's the deal, Sal? You might have to break that down because that sounds a little dirty. Literally.
You know. Oh, literally dirty. Well,
yeah.
So I had to work one evening, and they were working on Iron Quan.
Mm-hmm.
They were working on Iron Quan, and I was watching their stream, and they were wiping, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. When I come back, I want this boss to be dead. And when I came back, they were on twins.
Wow. So your shower might have been the catalyst for that raid team.
Yeah. So I tried to take a shower last night for Lei Shen and didn't work, though.
Yeah.
But Lei Shen's going down tonight.
Yo, good luck to you guys, man. Seriously.
Okay, I do have a personal shout out. Okay, me, Copperbolt, and St. Jim want to shout out to the new Salad Senate raid officers. We've got Mega Code and Slick Rock as our healing lead and our DPS lead.
That's cool.
So yeah, when you have a big team like that, you can't just have 1 or 2 people in charge.
No, you got to split
You have to have a crew. Yeah. So that's really helpful, and it's really good to have the different opinions and stuff too. So
that's awesome.
Yay.
I haven't been playing much this past week, but I got to give a personal shout out to my raid team. Considering what we've been through and the amount of time we raid every week, I think we did a lot, man. We did a lot. I know people were discouraged. Last night everybody was kind of like, "All right, guys, we'll see you next week, whatever." But big ups to my guys, man. For the win raid team, I love you guys, and we'll get into 5.4, man, and do some damage. So that's the only people I've been really hooking up with this week in game. So it's my raid guys. So shout out to them.
All right, so Belschnickel, do you have some YouTube comments?
We do. We have Vira Lock says, FYI, you don't need 10 people to do flex. We did testing with only 9. Mm-hmm. So that's different. That's kind of cool, if that's the case.
Well, he was responding to what Solar said.
That you need 11, right?
You can't go in with 10, and you can't go in with 25, that you need 11. So, he was responding to that.
Okay. Grand Nagus Ram says the Dark Below is going to be the next expansion for a while. Inzoth, Ashara, maybe even the Emerald Dream.
Oh.
So, some speculation there.
Okay.
And Galaxy Rise Warcraft Odyssey says a traditional Jeff Probst Survivor Season intro won't fit into YouTube comment. Regardless, incredibly hyped. Show the Tickle Island haters bell. Fun
Tickle
show, YouTube.
Island.
Yes, keep it easy, killers. That's an awesome name, by the way. Like Converted Podcast, Tickle Island, Season 1.
Okay, last week you were totally hating on that name.
No, I'm feeling it now. I was thinking about it. I like it. I like it, man. Like, then you have the Season 1 attached to it. Season 1, Tickle Island. I think it's cool. It could work.
I think so.
It could work.
I think it'll work.
So
okay, Johnny Drama's also left a few comments, just a bunch of you're awesome, and we know it. Awesome, we love you too.
Awesome. No, that's good, man.
Yeah. Okay, you want to tell people about the Converted Roundtable?
Okay, we got the roundtable coming up. You guys are going to get to hear that audio portion coming up next. It's going to be we're talking about trolling and really the trolling, how the trolling affects the game and basically everything we do in game. There's always trolls, in chat and everything like that. We have the real Dunlock and the fake Dunlock, which is going to be hype. So definitely tune in and listen to this. If you want to watch it, it's going to be on our YouTube channel. It's actually going to be recorded live. We're going to be starting that in a few minutes. So obviously, by the time you hear this, it's too late to have watched it live. But definitely check it out on YouTube. It's going to be on our Converted Podcast channel. You'll be able to watch that if you want to see it. And if you want to listen to it, just stay tuned.
Okay, be sure to catch us next week. We'll talk to Copperbolt.
That's gonna be cool.
And she's gonna tell us about her raid team, the Battle Babes. Not the Salad Senate, the Battle Babes.
No, is this an all? No, I have not. Is this an all women's raid team? I'm assuming. I'm sure most guys probably wouldn't want to be referred to as a Battle Babe. Okay. Okay.
So. Yeah, she runs 2 raid teams, and one of them is the Battle Babes, and they meet on, I think, Friday nights, and it's all female raid team.
I like that, man.
It's the only one of its kind right now in CTR, anyway.
Wait, what happened to the other one?
So, what?
Wasn't there a different ladies only team?
Yes, it was called Ladies Night. And when Copperbolt took over that team, she renamed it and even made a cool little logo for him and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So it's the same type of thing.
I like it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, guys, if you want to follow
us... Okay, so that's
us...
next week.
Awesome. You can find us at ConvertedPodcast.com. Definitely check out our Converted Podcast YouTube channel. You can follow us on Twitter. The show is Converted_CTR. You can follow me at BelschnickelCTR, and you can follow Sal at...
Summer_Sal. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and be sure to stay tuned for the Converted Roundtable.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right? Tickle Nation.
No.
Come on.
No.
I thought it was... All right. We'll see you guys. Boo, Sal.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of the Converted Roundtable. I'm Sal, and my co-host Belschnickel have a very special panel tonight to talk about trolls. I believe we do have a few people in our live audience this evening, and that's exciting. So Belschnickel, why don't you tell us who's here?
All right, let's start off from the left-hand side. We have Adam, That Random Geek.
Hey, how's it going?
We've got Firestar.
Hello.
We've got the real Dunlock. If I can click on him. Here we go.
Hello, everybody.
And then we have the Shah of Dunlock. Yes.
I am Dunlop. No, sir, you are not.
If that isn't the creepiest thing I've ever seen, I don't know, man. So check it out, guys. You know, the topic of tonight's discussion is trolling. You know, and if you've been playing any games or on the internet in any capacity over the last couple years, I don't know how long trolling's been going on, but you've been a victim of trolling, and it's very prevalent. You know, it's kind of where people kind of just come out and kind of just give you a hard time and try to make life a little bit more interesting for you. So for the first time ever, we have a trollee and a troller in the same area and sharing the same space. So this is going to make for some interesting discussion. But before we get into it, you know, Random Geek, man, give us some your insight on trolling, man. Have you ever been a victim of trolling, or are you a troller or trollee, or what are your thoughts on trolling in general, man?
Well, I mean, in general, no one really likes to be trolled. I mean, really, the first time it's ever happened to me was really when I started playing WoW, and it almost turned me off of the game like right away. You know, you get into the game all excited, brand new box, you install it, start asking some questions about, you know, how to, you know, even reply to somebody or talk to someone, and all of a sudden someone's, you know, yelling at you, calling you a noob, and just really trying to get you frustrated. It makes you want to almost shut the game off, you know.
Right.
I mean, for me, you know, it was my first MMO experience, and, you know, I didn't know anything. So the first thing I did is, you know, I asked someone, oh, where do I get a quest from? And, you know, you start getting a lot of negative feedback real quick, and, you know, then you get the nice person who, you know, whispers you, and you're like, oh, how do I whisper back? It's not until they're willing to go into the general chat and let you know that you actually, you know, get to understand what's going on, and, you know, the trolls just kind of ruin it for everybody sometimes.
It almost gets to a point where you're like surprised when someone isn't trolling you. You're like, wow, that's a legitimate response. Like, wow, someone's actually helping me in this game. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, it's a hard thing to talk about when you're, over the internet. In real person, people can joke around, you can get the attitude they're giving you, you know, they're trying to be funny, but over the internet, it doesn't really quite work. And I think that's one of the major problems with trolling is people don't understand how they're coming across.
Right.
Someone, Alt F5 to do something, and you're out of the game, and you didn't know what happened.
Right. What about you, Firestar? What are your thoughts on trolling, man? Have you been victimized by the trolls, man? Or are you one of the victimizers, man? What are your thoughts, man? Where are you at?
I think everybody's been victimized by a troll at some point. I mean, if you spent any time at all in trade chat, trade chat is the troll central, and I've got on my server there are a lot of trolls in trade chat. There are a few that are very well known actually, and unfortunately sometimes their trolling is seen as just part of who they are, and it's not only accepted but welcomed and encouraged at times, which I think is really sad to see. And I try and stop it at any time because it just makes our community look like crap, really.
Right. Now, before we get into,
are trolls always bad?
It really depends on who's doing the trolling and who's being trolled. Like, if it's just between friends, which I don't know if you could even call it trolling, then it's more playful banter. But I think that's, as long as both sides recognize that what's going on, that's fine. But if it's somebody legitimately trolling somebody to get an irritated or angry response, no, that's never okay.
All right, now for the first time, guys, like I said on the open, we have two people here that claim to be the same person. Okay, and as weird and as odd as that sounds, we're gonna finally get the inside mind of a troll. Okay, now this is like Hannibal Lecter style. Like, this is like finding out what's happening in what some would consider to be the corrupted mind of a troll. Now, before we get to the fake Dunlock, okay, or the imposter Dunlock, as some would say, let's talk to the real Dunlock, man. Right now we got the real Dunlock in the house. Welcome to the show, my man. It's great to have you on. How does it feel, man, to be the victim or to be trolled, man? Like, break it down. Like, where are you coming from a mental state right now?
Belch Nicholas, and it's a great question. And the first time that I noticed my troll on Twitter, I was like, oh, it's a fan. I was like, the guy really, because it seemed like he was paying attention to what I was saying, and I was flattered. I was like, oh, it's a troll. Yeah. But then it started getting kind of personal, and I would get into mumble, and it would be like, I am Dunlock, and then people would be like, no, you're not. There's this other. How do we know? I was like, wait a minute. It was like my whole identity was suddenly missing.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Now,
it's very difficult.
It's funny because when I first saw that Twitter Dunlock come up, and I'm sure I'm not alone, I was under the assumption that it was just you on another handle. Like, you just made another Twitter account and you were just kind of trying to diversify a little bit. I didn't know that it was actually like a wannabe or a troll. You know what
exactly.
I mean? I had no idea.
Exactly, and that's where the damage really happens. I'm kind of trying to build a brand a little bit, around my personality. I'm on a couple podcasts, and and then all of a sudden I realize, hey, some of my fans might be legitimately trying to find me, and now there's this other Dunlock, and
okay,
I just I'm really grateful tonight that you're giving me this opportunity to clear the air and finally let people know I am Dunlock.
Because in my opinion, and I could be totally honest, there's only one Dunlock. That's the emphasis on the I am. I mean, I am Dunlock tells me that you are the Dunlock. So
absolutely.
Let's talk to him. I mean, he's here. He made an appearance tonight, and we're thankful for that. It's not every day you get to talk to a troll. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. This is kind of a unique opportunity. So Shah of Dunlock, I'm gonna get you on here. You might have to unmute yourself because I might have clicked on you. But if you see that your thing's muted, click that for me, and let's get some insight into the mind of a troll, man. What's up? What's the deal with the Shah of Dunlock?
I'd like to think that I am Dunlock as well. I'd like to think we are one and the same person. I may be the side of Dunlock that doesn't necessarily come out on his side of things. So, I think I like to express for him. But yeah, I mean, when I first started, it came out with a little Twitter handle. I thought would be fairly obvious that it might be a little friendly troll, but apparently it wasn't, because after a few hours I had already gotten banned.
Banned from Twitter? Or?
Yeah.
Wow.
My account got suspended thanks to, a few of me, Dunlock's friends, protecting, looking out after us.
Okay.
So I fixed things, tried to make it a little more obvious that I'm a friendly troll.
Okay.
I'm just trying to have a little fun.
Now why Dunlock? Like, how did this start? Because there had to be some kind of a back. Like, why Dunlock?
Dunlock's a character. I don't know. So when I came over to the CTR guild, which I am in, I'm sure everyone here is familiar with Party 5, one of the first groups I met in the Mumble, and Dunlock just kind of stuck out, and I don't know, just laying in bed one night, it happened. It came to me in a dream.
Okay.
Okay, does that creepy to anybody else but me? I mean, laying in bed in a it's
a little creepy. Now,
I'm horrified.
Now, Sal, what do you think? What do you think about what's going on? Like, now, do you think that this is a friendly troll, or do you think is there a line that things become not so friendly, and have we crossed that line in this particular situation?
Well, I think that there's a time and place for trolls. To be very honest, I think that it can be quite funny. I don't know all the details about the fake Dunlock situation, but to me, when I saw it, it was obvious. When the first time I saw it on Twitter, it was fake Dunlock.
Thank you, Sal. I appreciate that.
Because this is my thing on trolls, and you see, now that when you play a game and stuff like WoW, when you have a lot of people playing together, anonymity breeds trollness, and it just breeds this attitude of like, I can kind of say or do whatever I want because you don't know who I am, and you'll never find me. You know what I mean? And that's what breeds the troll. You know what I mean? That's the environment that the troll lives in. They can say whatever they want because there's no consequence to it, really.
Exactly. It's like they're hiding behind a mask. Seriously.
Because I'm willing to bet you anything. Half of the trolly stuff that you guys hear in game or see in trade chat, if you were face to face with these people, they would never have the nerve to say it. It's just that the internet gives you that false power. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Random Geek? Where are you at on this, man?
It gives you that false power. I mean, I prefer to let everyone know what I think, and I don't mind if someone has my email and they can let me know if they don't agree with me. In fact, that's what I like about the internet is you can talk to people, share it, what you believe. But when it goes to the point where you're hiding, that's when I don't feel it's worth it. Why are you saying if you're not proud of it? I mean, it even creates further issues like when Dunlock was trying to switch his Twitter handle, everyone was confused if it was really I am Dunlock or not, and it just becomes a hassle. You don't want to be hassled when you're just trying to make a change to your
it's
Twitter
inconvenient.
account.
It's an inconvenience.
Excellent point, Random Geek. Thank you.
What about you, Firestar? Do you think that there's a certain line where trolling goes from kind of a friendly, fun troll to like, you know what, guy, you're really starting to get on my nerves, and we got to handle this. We got to get this taken care of. I mean, where do you stand on this issue right now?
I definitely think there's a line that can be crossed very easily, and to me, that line is when the person that is receiving the trolling says, this is really starting to irritate me, please stop. When they express the desire for you to stop and you keep going, that's when it stops becoming fun trolling, and that's when it becomes aggressive, malevolent trolling.
Well, let's talk about fun trolling then. When is it fun?
It's fun when it's not really hurting anyone per se in a way that'll potentially last. Like I said, I have characters on another server, and on this server there are some trolls in trade chat that are very well known. Now, I say they're trolls; they are the fun type of trolls. One of them will sometimes yell "Hail blah 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 name," and that some people will respond with that. Some people don't like it. Some people play along with it, but it's not really hurting anyone, and that's the fun kind. That's to me a good example of the fun kind.
What happens too that kind of like, it's unfortunate because like when you play this game at the beginning, like you said, like Random Geek said, you're looking for help. You might be like, hey, listen guys, where do I find the mailbox, or where do I find the inn, or whatever. You have like a simple question. Like, I know when I was new to MMOs, I didn't know anything about MMOs. So you're like, okay, I'll type in this thing. Maybe somebody will help me. And then when you get that kind of like reaction, it almost makes you kind of just like, it just kind of makes you almost afraid to even ask anybody, because you kind of assume that everybody's a jerk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you ask, hey, what's the best stat for elemental chamois? And then someone will go, agility. Lots and lots of agility.
Yeah.
And then you spend hundreds of gold getting agility on your gear, and then you wasted your time.
Wait, you mean agility's not good for elemental shamans?
What? I've been doing it wrong all this time?
Oh man.
So Shab Dunlock, man. You know, we got a man here in front of you. You know, you got the real Dunlock. He's talked about him. He's trying to build a brand here, and he's trying to do his thing. You know, he's doing his podcasting thing, and obviously everyone knows who Dunlock is. Do you have any plans of changing your ways? Do you have any plans of maybe no longer trolling this guy? You know, what are your long-term plans for the Shab Dunlock? Because, you know, people want to know, and we're going to ask the hard-hitting questions here on the Converted Podcast Roundtable. So what's your plan? What are you doing?
You know, after the first week, I actually kind of thought it died down.
Okay.
But then it started coming back on Twitter. As far as long-term, you know, I think I'll probably keep it going as long as I can, as long as people seem to be still enjoying it and it's not getting upsetting too many people or interfering with Dunlock too often.
Mm-hmm.
I like to consider myself one of the good trolls. You know, I may have the ability to hide behind the mask, but I don't think I use my my power to hurt Dunlock's reputation or anything like that. I try and keep things nice and lighthearted.
So you have no intentions of sullying his name or bringing any kind of a negative connotation to Dunlock?
No, of course not. I love Dunlock, and I am Dunlock, so why would I want to sully my own name?
That's understandable. What about you, Dunlock? Now, how do you feel like, you know, this is your opportunity to really face to face and say what you want to say to the Shab Dunlock? Do you want him to stop? Are you okay with the friendly troll? I mean, in a way, it's a form of flattery. I mean, you know,
I agree.
I almost say you're nobody until you've been trolled.
I agree. Well, Belschnickel, you had your own troll.
I had the Welsh pickle, you know, and I took care of it. You know what I mean? I took care of that. It's been pretty quiet ever since, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But
right.
You know.
Right. So, you know, I just want to say, you know, look at my face here. I'm dead serious.
You look pretty upset to me. I'm trying to read into your emotions here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm having a hard time, and normally I'm pretty good at reading people, but right now I'm looking at your stone cold eyes, man, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit intimidated. So every now and then I kind of glance away from the screen, then I look back, then I glance away, and then I look back, just so I can keep my composure here, because it's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Absolutely, and I just while the internet is looking at me, I want to make clear I am Dunlock, and that's all I have to say. Enough said.
That's pretty poignant. I mean, that's pretty serious. There's really nothing else to be said about that.
Except no substitutes. I am Dunlock.
Wow. You heard it here first. Well, let's get some final remarks, man. Let's go over here to the Random Geek. What do you have to say to the trolls out there, man? Because you know there's some people listening that are trolly. You know, and the good thing about our guild is everybody, most people in the guild are you know, good people, and our guild is when you go into other guild chats, it's full of trolly type behavior. Our guild chat's awesome. You know what I mean? So we're in a good spot. It's a good environment. You know, they've built a great thing here in CTR. But what's your final comment on the whole trolling issue, man? Like, you know, what do you got to say about it?
Well, I mean, in the end, you know, you just have to stay away from the trolls. You know, don't feed them. That's why, you know, people move over to guilds like this, CTR guilds, so that way they don't have to worry about them. Because you keep talking to them, they're just going to keep bugging you even more.
Yeah. What about you, Firestar?
To all the trolls out there, if you're one of the fun trolls, don't let it escalate too far. If you're one of the not fun trolls, stop. Stay away. And to all those who are not trolls, stay away from the trolls.
Man.
Yes.
I like it, man. All right, we're going to give Dunlock the last word, man, because he's the real Dunlock. So, Shah, what's up, my man? This is your chance. What do you got to say to the... I mean, because you know... I got to commend you for coming on. A lot of trolls like to hide in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to come out and make known, because that's what defines a troll, is the anonymity. You're here. I know you got the mask on, but what do you have to say, man? You got Dunlock. This might be the only opportunity you have to face with the man, Dunlock. So what's your final thought, man?
Well, first off, to the trolls, guys, we have a big responsibility. Let's not you know, push it over the limits. Let's respect the people we're trolling, have a good time, and you know, but at the same time, let's do what we do. As far as Dunlock, nice to meet the other half of me in video and chat, and who knows, maybe BlizzCon or somewhere we'll meet again.
Wow.
I'll be there, buddy.
That sounds good.
I may be.
You don't, and look at me. Look at me. You don't want to run into this face.
I'll tell you what, man. Like, if you had told me that Dunlock was going to be able to keep that same look the whole time, I would have said there's no way he can keep that straight face.
It's like he has a stone skin ability or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. It is my racial. So, what are you getting racist, Job Dunlock?
Absolutely not.
All right, so you have
dwarf?
any final remarks for the people out there, man, about the trollism? You almost seem like you got a little friendly troll in you, man. Like it almost seems like you got some characters nobody knows about that you do your little troll on. Is that? I mean, you have a little look to you, like no?
I mean, I don't do mean stuff.
But you do troll. You admit today on the Converted Roundtable that you do troll.
You know, just a little bit. But I'm friendly, and I don't curse, and I don't call people names.
Okay.
I don't know. I do like a lot of RP trolly stuff.
She goes to other servers to troll, guys.
So there's hiding behind another mask.
RP. And I'm not talking about like nasty RP. I'm talking about like being a character in
That's
a game.
Fun, though. That's not really troll, you know.
Yeah, but help me! I'm gonna fall into the river. I don't know. Yeah, I think some trolling has its place, but I don't appreciate people that waste a whole lot of time. Like when we go to LFR and you have people pulling the boss and wiping the entire group. I don't appreciate that.
Because it doesn't have to be something you say to be trolly. It's something you can do trolly stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
I
appreciate things that get a laugh, and the whole Charlotte Dunlap thing. I always knew that was a troll. You know, so I don't know. I think there's trolling has its place.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're
not...
But
it gets too personal,
right.
Or there's definitely a line to be crossed, though.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I want to thank you guys for coming on. You guys are awesome. You know, it's always good. The greatest thing I like about the round table is we get to meet more guildies. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about, you know, the community. So thanks for coming on. You got any shout-outs, Random Geek? You got any shout-outs to anybody who might be listening and watching? You want to give a little shout-out to?
I guess I have my guild on Drendon as well. I mean, that's one of the people I played with for the longest time. That's pretty much it. He'll be listening.
Awesome. What about you, Fire? Sorry, go ahead.
I said he can send them the link.
Yeah, definitely. Firestar, any shout-outs, man, for the peeps?
I think I'd just like to give a shout-out to my guild as well, the Council of Ballers on McThernan.
Awesome. Dunlock, the real Dunlock.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Any shout-outs?
Yeah, you know, my co-host would be a little upset with me if I didn't say you can listen to me on Area of Effect, new podcast that Jaded Heels and I are getting going. I think we're on episode 7. And, of course, there's the Press Y podcast with Remedies and Cage. If I didn't say that, Cage would probably teleport me to some other dimension with a Void Walker or something.
I think you said Cage wrong. You'd be like, Cage!
It's exactly. Messing with Cage is scary stuff, guys. You don't want to do it.
All right, man.
I appreciate having me on, Bell. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man. We'll have to get you on here again and do something. It should be good.
Absolutely.
All right, Shav Dunlock, any shout-outs, man?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout-out to Party 5, the whole CTR community for doing what they do. My raid team, which I cannot say because obviously that would limit me down. But, you know, we're getting ready to go in tonight after the show and get that ahead of the curve achievement tonight. So
good luck, man.
That'll be fun. And also thanks to you guys for doing what you do and getting these roundtables together and letting the good trolls get their word out there too.
All right, man. Well, guys, that wraps it up for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this live, thanks for coming on. And this will be a wrap. So thanks again, guys, and we will see you guys on the next Converted Roundtable. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really?